Okay, so okay, welcome again to our channel, FinREMIT. So today we'll be talking about the topic information asymmetry, accessing and validating online information on grant opportunities. And what I'll be doing mostly today is telling us how we can all work on available information to better our financial status as business owner, and at the same time to explore opportunities for you to get funding for your business. It could be grant, it could be loan and the likes, but I just made it grant generally. And why am I talking on this topic today? The reason why I'm taking up this topic is that I stumbled on a very important information a couple of days ago, and I quickly shared that particular information on my Facebook page, and it's all about a grant opportunity for nano businesses in Nigeria. Yes, it may not be a very significant money, but somebody needs it. Somebody may get 50,000 naira today now in Nigeria, and you will want to like, oh, let me quickly add this to my working capital. Mind you, some people whole capital base, if you look at some roadside traders, the whole of the item, or people that hawk around, the whole of the items they have is likely not the whole of the item, I mean, may not be more than 50,000 naira. So imagine you giving that person 50,000 naira and is to start selling locust beans or selling pap or pepper. Yep, that could make a very big impact in their life. So what am I trying to say is, so I share this opportunity on my Facebook page, and I just quickly typed it because when I stumbled on the information, I felt like, oh, a lot of my followers may like to read more about this opportunity. It's a grant by the Nigerian government, federal government of Nigeria. So I quickly shared that grant opportunity. So unknown to me, a lot of my followers have started asking questions as regard, we need more information, we need more information. And I was like, yes, I wasn't really aware because I had to stumble into a lot of other things. Eventually, when I later get to see the post and I saw the numbers of comments that has followed, I felt a bit worried that, wow, why wasn't I able to quickly see this and share the information or shed more light on it? So at the point where I wanted to share the link to most of my followers, I noticed that unfortunately the application has closed. So a lot of people may likely miss the opportunity. So instead of waiting for people to give you more information about a particular information that has been shared, I want to use this opportunity to talk on what we call information asymmetry and how you could mitigate against it to avoid losing opportunity, because most of grant opportunities, business financing opportunities that are out there are time bound. There are particular times you need to apply, and after then you may miss the opportunity. So for this reason, I came up with this post to show you how you could access online information on your own, and perhaps if you have any information, how you could validate those information. So I'll be showing you just a 3-slide PowerPoint, and then I'll show you practically using an example of that particular post that I talked about. So let's go. What is information asymmetry? From what I have here, I said information asymmetry refer to a situation in which one party in a transaction or a situation has more or better information than the other person. Mostly it is used in business transactions where some people uses the information asymmetry to have a higher negotiating power over the other, but it can be applied to anything. in our life. So information asymmetry is a situation where you have one person has more information than the other person, and for that reason, the person with lesser information may be at disadvantage. Take an example of the post that I shared where I was talking about this particular opportunity, but unfortunately, some of those that has lesser information could not access the opportunity because of information asymmetry. And then for me, that has more information, my inability to quickly post the details or do more research and post the details because of perhaps I also have not enough time to do that, makes a lot of people that were supposed to have benefited to lose that opportunity. So for this reason, I quickly want to show us how we could mitigate all of this. So what do you need to do to mitigate the adverse effect of information asymmetry? The adverse effect is you could lose opportunities, especially in this particular case, and you may be paying more for what you're supposed to pay less for because you've not had, you don't have enough opportunity about that thing. So the first thing you need to do is validate from Google and other search engines. So I just put Google here as what most of us are used to. So when you see an information, copy the information, take it to Google or other form of search engine like Bing and the like, and read more about this information. You need to research more. Even if you are given a website link or access to that information, you need to read more about it. If you have the access to the direct website, go straight to the website, read more about it, but ensure validation. So that's the second thing I have here. If you go to Google to read about any topic or any information that someone shared with you, ensure the validation is from a credible source. So if you want to go and, yes, like I said, you can access from Google, that's the first thing, or you can validate from it. So, or when you have the link, ensure that you are using a credible source. And what I advise people mostly is that when you are trying to validate any information, look at what website are you reading. A lot of people could just wake up overnight and develop a website and put information on those websites. They may not be real, and even some websites are spam. Um, they could cause they could be risky for you to visit sometimes. So some people had cloned some people other websites just to take people's money illegally. So you have to be careful of the validity of the website or the source of the information you are going to. And the thought that I have here is always research and read more. You see, the truth about every information that you have is that they may always not 100% correct. So you need to research and read more about it. Be assured that what you are about doing, whether it is for you to apply, is actually valid. I could remember someone shared with me that he got a grant and they were asked to pay some amount of money in dollars before they could be selected for that grant. And I told him, as far as I'm concerned, a valid grant will not ask you to pay for application. They will not ask you to pay for registration. But however, if I said you shouldn't pay and it ends up being real, I will deprive you of that opportunity. But you need to be very careful. So at a point, they were sending them different link. I said, ask them for the account number. But asking for account number, they were saying you need to pay through one online source. You open the account, you now go and get dollar from somewhere. So the process wasn't straightforward. I had to tell the person, yes, you may want to take the risk of paying this money. It's just $50. But mind you, if everybody is falling victim of this, they will take as many $50 as they could. So I asked that a grant will, a valid and credible grant will not ask you to pay for money before you get them. They are giving you money to help you. So why will you pay for money? Why will you pay for it before you gain those opportunities? So that is why you need to read more and be very sure. And when you are validating the credibility of a source, you should always be looking out for government related sources. Like when you're in the UK and you want to validate the source of a particular grant opportunity, I advise people to always look for website like gov.uk, which is the the government website itself. So from this, any information you read on this source is relatively reliable, or you read the official pages of those organization that wants to give out those loans. So that is why it is important for you to research and read more. Go to the website of those companies, even if you've seen it on another website. Like, for example, I share some websites like Opportunity Dex, Opportunity for African website, and some other website to my followers where they can apply for grants and funds. When you get to this website, you see a lot of opportunity. Go to the official page of that organization that is releasing the fund, or perhaps coordinating the grant or the loan or whatever opportunity you want to explore, and be sure that it is reliable. Then the last thing is take timely action. Like I said, most of these informations are time bound, and when you see them and you say, oh, I will apply tomorrow, you may forget, and later 3, 4, 5 days after you get into say, oh, well, let me finish this application, and you ended up of seeing that it has actually closed. So these are things that I quickly want to let us know about information at Asymmetric. So like I said, I will, as it relates to grant, basically. So I will be going on to the website now. So I will stop sharing my screen, and then I will go to the page where I made the post about the grant opportunity, and then I will show you how you can use Google, the 4 information that I've just given us now, to explore, validate those informations, and also get more. So I will be sharing my browser now, so you could see practically. Yeah, this is the post that I shared. This is my Facebook page, and I said 50 billion presidential credential grant scheme through the Bank of Industry, targeting various economic players. Who is aware of this and the eligibility criteria? So from my post, you could see that it's obvious that I don't have much more information, but I got this from a newspaper, a credible newspaper in Nigeria, and I feel like, okay, let me share this with our people just from the headline of the newspaper. I read the newspaper and I knew that it's credible, but I don't know the condition. So quickly I shared it, and I believe a smart follower will quickly go do more research. But because of this information asymmetry, like I said, people may want to still wait for more updates from me. And you could see on the page, the questions were like, more information, I need more information, can you clarify this, blah, blah, blah. So yes, I'm trying to load those comments now. So now, this is what I expect us to do in order to bridge the gap. First thing that you will do is copy this information that that person has shared. Then go to your browser and type Google. Yes, like I said, there are several other search engines that you can use, but yeah, this is one of the most common, and it's not an advert anyway. So paste that information into Google, just as I've typed it, and click Google search. So as you can see on this screen, if you can see my screen, this is the newspaper that I read. You could see Punch newspaper, and this is just 5 days ago. So the information was released 5 days ago by Punch newspaper in Nigeria. So, and it's a 50 billion loan or something, grant disbursed by federal government to nano businesses. Like I said, I'm going to show you more about it. Well, I noticed there that, okay, the Punch has released it, which means Punch is sending the information out as a as a media house, or you understand. So which could be valid or otherwise. But you could look for other informations like Vanguard newspaper, which is another newspaper, The Guardian, this Vanguard is 2 days ago. Vanguard is 6 days ago, and many more. But all of these websites are not really government websites. So like I said, when you search through, look for government website, any website ending with .ng, gov.ng, gov.uk, gov.us, and the likes, depending on the country you have, has more credibility. So here I could see federal government loan and wherever, and I see gov.ng. So I clicked on this and it takes you to the page. So as you could see at the top here, NIN is a major requirement for the federal government grant scheme. Grant applicant who already filled the form should update their NIN by clicking this link. Application for grant is currently closed. So I still feel like, yeah, I need to read more on this to be sure that it is the same application, because I'm just worried 6 days ago, 4 days ago, and now it's closed. So yes, the information on this video basically is just to show us how we could validate informations and get more information on grant opportunities and the likes. So you can read about it that the grant sum is 50,000 per beneficiary, is designed to reach 1 million nano businesses in 774 local government areas. So when I mean nano business, they have extremely small business, different from micro. Micro is just small, but nano is smaller. And these are the target beneficiary are 70% women and youth, 10% people with disability, and 5% senior citizens, while the remaining 15% is distributed to other demographic. So I'm picking this as an example. Like I said, the money may sound very small, but to some people or to some small businesses or nano businesses is not a small money. So the target sector for the scheme, the traders, the food service, the ICT, then take for example someone that is doing POS. If you have 50,000 and you are doing maybe 15 naira per 1,000 to give out cash to people, that means that on daily basis you could do 50 times 50 times 50 times okay, 50,000. So and you are doing 15 naira, that's 50 times 50. So that is at least reasonable for some people rather than just sitting down for the whole day. So yeah, I don't see 50,000 as small money to do a business, because by the time they start growing, look at it, artisan, someone that is into, you can say organizer here. So imagine a organizer who for the whole day may not even have up to 50,000 as sales. So having a 50,000 to buy maybe the pump or to buy the material that is using to patch tires and the likes is also going to help his business in one way or the other. So like I said, the eligibility is own a nano business, operate a business is around you, operate a business with progressive economic potentials, be willing to engage at least one additional staff member if turnover increase. So imagine if your turnover increases, you could create one job. So if the numbers that the government is targeting is around 1 million businesses and you are now creating one job, that is 1 million jobs. So and that. So I will not waste time on this because it's a closed application, but FinREMIT will try as much as possible to do this for almost all applications so that we can always have a session to review application with you while it is still on, and we'll be doing this often. So let's go to the Nigerian website now, gov.ng, to see how you could get information. Okay, this is CBN website, gov.ng. Okay, let me go for the gov.uk instead. Now, this is the gov.uk website, and let me show you how you could use this to also look for opportunities. So let's take, for example, you are looking for a business grant, and you just say business grant in the search area. So you will see various grant opportunities for a business and the likes. So you could see different grant opportunities on the website, and I trust the website. As soon as it's on this page, every information here is valid. So you have over 2,030 information. So you could streamline this information by saying innovation grants. So there is a dedicated service that the UK government did for innovation grants. So this is one of it. So when you click on Start Now, it shows you various innovation grants and loan, and with their closing date and the like. So you can apply on this page. Like I said, I would try as much as possible to be doing 1 or 2 applications per week on some of these pages to reveal opportunities that are available. So for those in Nigeria, let me show you something that will be interesting to you also on opportunity for Africans. So if you look at this page, there are a lot of grant opportunities on this page as well. This was released on March 15, and I think I shared this also on my page, on my Facebook page, as regards the $5 million grant that Tony Lumelu is doing for women. So you can click on this page and you read more about that grant. So this is it. So when you finish reading about it, at the end, you will see the official page where you could apply, which will take you straight to Tony Lumelu grant page. And here it is. So click here to apply and you start the application. So always read more about grant informations that people gives you. Don't just wait for more information, because the time to wait may not be enough within the time that the application is closing. So I believe this video has helped someone. So if you truly learn a little bit from this, please subscribe to our channel and like the comment, share the video to all your platform as well. And if you have more questions or more details as regards what I've shared, use the comment section to also share more details about it. Thank you very much for listening to FinREMIT, and we hope to see you in our next video. Thank you.